Welcome. Yes, you, Brian. I am the Wiz. Not exactly. I'm here to talk with you about the voices you hear. What? You don't think you're hearing voices? Everyone does, Brian. Call it what you like. Voices, inner critic, saboteur, nagging doubt. Here, take a seat and I'll show you.
Everybody has voices inside their head.
My idea is just really that sort of nagging inner person in your head that sits on your shoulder.
I actually call it countermind. And countermind is when you have this inner voice.
It's like, you know, when you're walking around and you're not really looking anywhere, you're like really deep in thought. That's when I knew that I had this inner voice.
It's not easy having that constantly sort of inner dialogue of pressure and stress.
The inner critic is that little voice that says, they're gonna find out.
So what do you think? You are not alone.
I had this intense feeling that I had gamed the system in some way and there was no reason that I should be there other than just pure luck.
Not really. The encouragement you're talking about comes from your inner champion, not your inner critic. This is what the inner champion sounds like.
What it does is forces me to constantly be thinking about, could I do this better? Is there another way to think about it? Have I thought it through as well as I possibly could? And that really drives me in everything I've done in my life.
I had an older brother that would always beat me in basketball, and he was so much taller and I could never, and it really drove me. Like, I really wanted to be great. And so I worked really hard, and I was always thinking, can I be better? Can I push myself?
This is not your inner critic, Brian. This is your inner champion who wants you to succeed. The inner critic sounds different. Sit back and listen.
We're the worst. We have no idea what we're doing. We're complete idiots.
The company's going to fail. My wife will divorce me. I will end up penniless, lonely, on a street corner. I'll start abusing alcohol, become a drunk, and die.
You're not good enough.
You're not good enough, or like, it's not possible. You can't do it, you can't make progress, you can't take the next step, it won't work.
Oh gosh, they think I'm stupid, or they think I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh gosh, I could be embarrassed by this, or I could, this could be a failure and I might not get paid.
I'm gonna go bankrupt, or oh, this new software product is not gonna be successful, or oh, like everyone's gonna hate me when I let down their expectations.
I'm done. I'm going down.
Very successful. Only because they found a way of taming their inner critic. There are consequences. Watch.
The inner critic, if it gets too loud, can create paralysis.
You don't actually realize it at the time. That's holding you back, that's making you overthink things, right. That's making you less confident.
It can be incredibly draining and, for me, very anxiety producing.
And I was paralyzed by this like self-doubt, paralyzed like of something that I manifested and created.
I'll tell you, but not now. I want you to get familiar with your own inner critic. What is he saying? That's a good start. Now reflect. Become aware of what your inner critic looks like, what it sounds like, and which situations trigger it. Come back when you think you're ready. I'll be here.